Hello. I know it's been a few days since my last one of these, but I've been so busy running around, mostly running around MIT because holy crap. Okay, MIT gives me a special kind of nerdgasm. I love it. I didn't even do anything, and I just loved walking around, and there's a fandom-related reason, but it's mostly just the nerdgasms. All the nerdgasms, just walking around, like, the engineering library, the architecture of the buildings is so amazing. Like, the engineering library, there's a huge dome, and it's so intricate and elegant, and it's got a skylight, and just the Lobby 7 is huge and gorgeous, and columns and balconies, and there's the Charles River runs like literally right by campus, and there's a really cool walking trail, and you can just MIT. All the nerdgasms, and some not nerdgasms, just some architecture-gasms, and general Cambridge-gasms. Massachusetts Street is, it's the best Mass street since Lawrence. It might be better than Lawrence. It smells better than Lawrence. No offense, Lawrence. I still love you. But, like, Mass Street in Cambridge is all, like, Oriental markets and Indian restaurants and the coolest place ever, an Irish pub slash restaurant called Asgard. I went to Asgard and I had a burger and a salad, and Asgardian burgers and salads are delicious. True fact. I went to Asgard. I've been very excited about that since it happened. I just walked around a lot. It's so pretty. It's so cool. And it's so cool to have people walking by talking about engineering and physics and all this stuff that just gives me a happy nerd boner. I love it. I love it. Yesterday I also walked around Harvard Square a little bit, except it was already getting a little snowy, icy, yucky, so I didn't walk around too much. Although it wasn't as bad as when I set foot outside the Infinite Corridor and immediately sleet. Little tiny daggers of ice pinging off of my face. Not okay. It hurt. I've never been slat upon that hard before in my life. Oh god, and we're supposed to get like 8 to 12 inches of snow between now and tomorrow, but it's kind of dinky right now. I woke up and I had a nice snow shield over my snow shield over my windshield. Sorry, kind of words. As you can see behind me, speaking of wind shields, I have set up my one of my Avengers, well, my only Avengers blanket as a wind shield because there's like a leak in my back window, and so you might be able to see it kind of blowing around, letting in all this icy air that keeps me frigid. It's 30-ish outside, so it's about 30-ish in here too, but at least it's not windy in here or precipitating, so things could be worse. I don't have any water, but I have some milk and my dollar store noms down here, some generic Pop-Tarts, some generic Fig Newtons, and some generic granola bars. Yeah, it's pretty winter apocalypse-y outside. It's all the snows and all the ices, but you know, it could be worse. And I'm warm in the cave. I'm in the cave. The cave is warm. Outside the cave, the part of me that's outside of the cave is cold right now, which I'm only outside the cave so that I can do this for y'all. The 2 of you that actually give a shit. And actually, so I can charge my phone, too. So yeah, MIT, all of the glorious geekiness. Happy memories that are going to stay with me until my geeky grave. Asgard. Sleet. Winter apocalypse. Yesterday, I drove around Cambridge, which was such a mistake. Oh my god. There's a reason I don't drive in big cities. That reason is called big cities. Fuck everything. I spent 2 hours trying to get to a place that was half a mile away. And I got to it and there was it said turn left at blah blah blah. And I couldn't turn left because there was a big old no left turn sign. And so I was like, fuck you. And so I put in a different hotel and I got to that hotel, and that hotel didn't have a parking lot. It had like a parking garage where you had to have a hotel key in order to park there and shit. And so I had to keep going, and I couldn't find a gas station that I could get into because the traffic lines were miles long and nobody would let me left turn. Trying to left turn in rush hour traffic is hard. And when you can't see the roads, like, it was already snowy, icy, rainy-ish, and so all of the lines on the roads disappear when it's shiny. And so I was like, is this 1 lane or 2? Is it merging? Is there a turn arrow? I can't tell. I have no fucking clue. It's not like I can rely on the people driving around me because they're all crazy. Because if you never have to drive in Boston, don't do it. You might die. I've only survived because of luck, I'm pretty sure. It's awful, I hate it. I'm never doing it, ever. Oh, Lord, okay. But this week has been really great. MIT. All the MIT. See, this hotel that I'm at right now, Embassy Suites, very snooty, wasn't even able to sneak into the complimentary breakfast. But, it's further away from any of the T stations than I actually wanted to be. But yesterday I ran out of money on my Charlie ticket thingy, and so I'm kind of debating whether to even go back into Boston. Like, I want to see the things in Boston that aren't just Cambridge and MIT, because that's all I've seen so far is Cambridge and MIT. But at the same time, I've been here for a week, and it's probably about time to roll again. I have to make kind of quick work of all the rest of this, because I've just got March and April before I need to be in California for Iron Man 3.